Still not right. It's still not right. The gremlins are in the house tonight. The gremlins. The gremlins. Oh, yeah, I need to. The gremlins are in the house. Who are they? Not a mouse. The gremlins are in the house. The gremlins are in the house. Where's the end of me cable? Oh, for goodness sake. How about that, everybody? Good evening, and welcome to a slightly frustrated jamming in Jimjams when everything's supposed to work doesn't work because I'm a fool. How you doing? Merry Christmas, New Year. More coffee? Anyone? Thank you for being patient whilst I sorted that out. And actually, thanks for enjoying... Somebody said it, didn't they? GetJervis unplugged. Is everything fine, by the way? Mic audio, good. I am live. Yes, Well, let me just... Apologies. This is the second rig I've had on the table, and as you can see, I didn't get a chance to play nothing. I had it lovely, really super little jam sorted, and then I started playing with the power supply to try and get rid of a buzz. And I think I've blown it, or something's not right with this. I was using this one because it was all set up for a video, and I actually did some recording last night as well, which was quite nice. But there we go. Maybe a little hot. Well, I think I whacked the volume up a little bit because go away. I've accidentally opened Bitwig. I mean, you know, that's where we're at. Right, okay. Oh, I see. Is that on zero? Is it on zero? I've also moved the microphone closer, so it should sound a bit more present and forthright. How's that for hotness? Is that a little less hot? Okay, anyway, so, yeah, thank you very much for all of your patience at the beginning. And when we went live, obviously, what I'd done again, and I've done this before, I've got an adapter between the output of the mixer into the streamer, and all the sort of frantic trying to get the modular working meant that I did exactly the same. This happened before. Pretty much identical scenario where I'm trying to get something working. I'm frantically running around, and yeah, it didn't work. So yeah, I'm gonna say hello to everybody in the chat. After I've had another, I had to make coffee. I literally just, you know, that kind of, I need to just be a bit more snappy here. And I was calm and just chilled, and it was lovely and everything. But yeah, so thanks for listening to me, watching me mime. It really wasn't a mime. It was pretty cool. I didn't even press record on the hard drive. Oh. Testy bits of wonky donkey. And I'm also having a Lipkchen chocolate, which for those of you in the know, Deutschland. It's a beautiful chocolate-coated ginger biscuit filled with apricot. Look at that. Oh, God, have I dropped? Oh, Jesus. Was our Lord and Saviour. And he died on Christmas Day. Oh, he didn't die, did he, on Christmas Day? He died on Easter, apparently. Anyway. Right. So I've got coffee. I've got chocolates. I've got cats. What was that? Did you hear that? Excellent. We've got that. I'm going to save that setting, I think. Let's just... Oh, my goodness. Right. I was going to remember that anyway. That's quite hot. Okay, so let's say hello to all of you in the chat. Going back to the beginning of time, I think Craig was first, followed by Steve. So let's go all the way back to the beginning. Who writes music like that? Obviously, someone does. Anyway, so I can see Manny. Hi, Manny. How you doing? Oh, of course, it's not going back to the beginning because it does that. Stevie Elbows, good to see you. Torsden, hello, sir. I sing the body electric. Oh, you look. Bless you. Bless you. No audio. Everybody was telling me. Steve tells me you must check your phone more often. But you know, when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. There's no way, two ways about it. I'm going to give camera 3 You will appreciate this because these were in my mum's house growing up, and she's having a clear out and say, "Do you want these?" And we used to play with them with our like toys or whatever. But of course, it's an angry Chinese lion. It's Jackson. Look, it's Jackson. He's got his arse out. It's Jackson with his arse out. But look at that. It actually looks like him. Angry. He's got little piercing stare at you. So yeah. So thank you, Icing. You reminded me to bring that on board. Hey, Uncle Chrome, Peter Tatchell's Irrelevant Coffee Table. Hi again. Tom D. VP? Pootie Tang Remix. Yeah. Hi, Davey. How you doing, my lovely? And Lamar Cressy. Yes, telling me also no audio. Oh, I do hear something. Do you know, you would have perhaps heard my headphones through this microphone because that was actually on. For some reason, oh, hello. Why is it on? Why is that on? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, when you put count, there's extra audio. Yes. I don't know why. It's just, I'm just fed up with it. I want something a little bit more streamlined now. We've been doing this the majority of the year, haven't we? So it needs to be a little bit more slick now, I think. I just keep putting my hands in my pocket and pulling out balls. Anyone else got balls in their pocket? I don't know why I've got those. I think I was going to... There we go. There we go. Get nice little Christmas balls. Christmas balls. God, all right. Okay, maybe some earrings. Anyway, so Uncle Chrome, I said hi to you, VP, Torsden, Gary Byrne. No audio. Thank you. Azio Head, how you doing? Manny. Did I say hi to you, Manny? Kent Spong. Hello, sir. Who else have we got? Doommonger. Morse code. It could have been. It very could have been. Nick Destruct. How you doing? Marky. Good to see you. Everybody saying hello in the chat. Keith and Watford. DJ in the making. Yeah. DJ. Smoking jacket and cravat. I mean, I don't know. I've got some great ideas for the future, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Hey, Biscuit, how you doing? No pants. Cressy, no audio, no audio. Cressy, thank you. I kind of saw that, and I thought, what? I think that's what got me. But I'd already finished the jam. I don't know how long it was. Was it 10 minutes? It was kind of... No, you did that a couple of times. Bless you. Copy and paste. I thank you. Silent Holy Night. It was a good one. We'll do it at the end, and I don't know if I'm going to get any of this other stuff working. It's just too depressing now. Oh dear. Here we go. I think we're almost the electronic composer. What did you say? I don't know. What did I say? Where am I going now? The electron. Yeah. Okay. Lamont and Lamar, and there is Synth Samurai. Welcome, my friend. I like it when you said on your Christmas show that I would answer your door, or Jervis would answer your door. I like that. The idea of being your butler. Hello, sir. Be a little like the kind of Alfred character in the Batman. Hello, sir. I'd do it in a sort of Michael Caine way. Hello, sir. Can I help you? Oh no, the master's at bed, and those kind of things. I could do those. Yeah, just like that. Who else have we got in here? Who else? I think I've said that. Oh, Marilyn, I did see you. I've scrolled past. Marilyn again. Reconsider it. Music Sketchpad. So, we do this stuff, and we are, as was said, miming with GetJervis AP. Oh, Cressy, yeah. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Tom Curtin in the chat, and Don. Hello, Don. Crazy Rabbit. Hey, Rich, I had some... Oh, God. Rich, I'm like that close to doing the video for your 2 modules, right? And I actually just cracked on. I got some tunage last night, and I knew exactly what I was going to do. And I was using the small rack. Let's go to camera 1. I think I've said hi to everyone. If I haven't said hi to you, then welcome and warm embrace of the Jervis family and community, because we are a big, loving family community kind of vibe, right? Okay, it's a family more than a community, I think. Community sort of gives you the impression that there's people next door that you just have to be nice to, don't they? It's because they're your neighbours. But a family, oh, hang on, that's the same thing, isn't it? Anyway, whichever way you look at it, we are friends and family, and a warm embrace to you all. And if you're watching this after the events, bless you and thank you, and welcome to the post-stream post. So I will have had a fresh cup of coffee, and I will have had this all set up, and I'll be recording a video, of which I wanted to put, like last week, release it tonight, but things have just not gone according to plan, as can sometimes happen, and especially this time of the year when you wake up late. You don't have to go to work, some of us. Luckily enough, I had a lot of holiday, which I hadn't used up, so I did take more than I normally would. But I've been what day is it? And walking around in sweatpants and a hoodie. I mean, I know that might be difficult for you to believe, but it actually happened. Although, really, I mean, this is not the attire of a gentleman, perhaps who was languishing in his country pile, wintering in the Cotswolds. But yeah, there we go. So it's just everything's gone slow, and that's kind of good. I've been recovering. I've been doing some things to enjoy, time, and I've been fiddling. So that's kind of, how I jumped back on. So ebb and flow were just in a beautiful space, and I was just getting some really beautiful, rhythmic, complex stuff together, and I don't know if I can get that back because it stopped working. Anyway, so what are we doing with oh, hello. So yes, so Rich, that's forthcoming. Cam 3 Wrongwood, yeah, I've got that one. I can see what's happening now, but I'm kind of getting back up to modern times. KV5, hello and welcome, with my more radio voice, microphone closer to my face. Even when it's there, it's kind of a little bit more in your face, isn't it? I like that. Even though so I've done lots in here as well, which you might not appreciate. I've lowered the camera, I've put it in I've changed the bracket, I've done stuff up here. It's been, one of the things I've done up here is change the lighting. It's just too dim over this side. If I put my main wabbit in the headlight, where the heck is that? Oh, do you know what? Stuff it. Anyway, so I hope you're all having a fantastic, I'm homegrown, there we go, and Paul Holmes, and I think we are in the present, and I've caught up. So so welcome to GetJervis. Not jamming in Jimjams, just being in Jimjams. It's a new segment, being in Jimjams not with Jackson, with Tom. Tom, who has now hidden himself. Kent Spong has asked, "We are family. Do I?" Yes, you do. Yes, Kent. I would also like you to have a look at my 6-track because that's poorly as well, and it's been poorly for a long time. So yes, I think we but the Nat is more pressing because I miss that more. Even though the 6-track. So I went from a Prophet 600 to a Pro 1, and then I had the 6-track, and the 6-track I thought was going to be more for pads and things, and yeah, it was, but I used 6-part multi out of one output, because we used to do that sort of stuff, didn't we? Just like literally, I've got a mixer, I've got one output, I'll just stack everything up. But yeah, later I started using 4 stacks, which is good. It's a good sounding synth, actually. But yeah, very, very... I suppose it's kind of it's sequential's Korg Poly 800, isn't it? It's got like a few, it's trying to do too much, and it hasn't quite got the capacity to do it. But yes, so the Nat, which is a phenomenal sounding. That's gone. That's gone. Oh, I'm going to put this on the charge. This is ridiculous. So let me just mute that. So the oh my goodness. Have I actually got something that this can plug into? I can just plug this in. All right. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll I thought it was going to drop in a mid-session jam, but it's not happening. So I've no idea what I was saying then. I was waffling on because it's late in the day. I've had a chilled out day. I've been doing some nice modular stuff, tidying the studio, setting up overhead, moving things around. And I thought, because I did the video for the Jolin ROSA last week. And I thought that's a nice little thing to do, is to bring the video and make a premiere just before the live stream. And I thought that's quite nice. That's a talking point as well. Then, but I don't know, just run out of time, and yeah, it's that time of year. It's that Christmas time of year where I suppose we're all enjoying. And I've had a very quiet time, which is good. It's good and bad, really, because I went out to the shops yesterday and I bumped into my my friend who is a neighbour. And we start talking. It's like I haven't actually had a conversation with someone, but I'm like just words, and it was kind of just difficult to start because I don't think I'd spoken to anyone since Christmas Day. Did I have a phone call? No, didn't even have a phone call with anyone. Just just quiet, which was nice actually. Just nice having some, some good food, some chill time. Started playing Cyberpunk. I know Wagyu was a big one on that one, so I started playing Cyberpunk. Watching some Netflix and just, eating some good food. Actually made a nice tomka soup today with some leftover beef from Christmas Day. I think that's probably about the last of it though now. But yeah, so I hope you've all been having similarly good times with by yourself, if that's where you've been, like me, or if you've been with family, fantastic as well. We are going to see friends over in sort of Stonehenge world. When I do these little videos with the hat, I did that short in the fields behind them. They're beautiful countryside, and you see you see all the stars when there's no clouds. So I'm hoping to get a bit of countrified, a bit of that nice, rooted in and grounded, So, Ireland is a good place. Yeah, Ireland is a good place. I love Ireland. Do need to go, Gary. Do need to go. Me and Gaz need to go and hijack one of your EMOMs. I think that would be so cool. But that's a 2025 thing, isn't it? That's a 2025 thing. So, over to you before I figure out what to do here. What are you all going to do in 2025? What are your plans for that? Because here, as you can see, it's going to be more of this. I'm also going to maybe have a rebrand, a new design. Something maybe a little bit more 70s, rather than a little bit science fiction, even though I quite like that as well. But yeah, and I'm also going to get into some graphics and make it look a little bit so you can have a bit more on screen, I like that. Let's sort of maybe get all three cameras on. Ooh, I mean, that will be exciting, won't it? And I know that there are software out there that can do that. And I'd also like to do some interviews live as well, because I think that's something I enjoy doing. I've done quite a few over the years. So, yeah, big pair of horns. Who needs a new live rig and live set in 2025? Nice, Jim. Nice. It's like a Viking throw. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was going for. Because I think what did I do? I think I did a colour that just clashed badly with the orange. So I put this on and I thought, I quite like this. What was I doing? Oh, it was the Jolin because I had it pink, and of course pink and orange is. I mean, it's okay. Actually, I quite like that combination. But we're talking the UK sweets that are still available called fruit salads, which are kind of pink and an orange, but it's a more yellowy orange, I think, rather than a deep orange. But I kind of like this. It's a rug. It's just a fake, but I kind of like it. I kind of, I'm a big fan of sort of pre-middle ages. See, you're going to 1320, going all 30, 1320. I think more like 895, which is that when the Vikings arrived in 890, didn't they? Am I completely making that up? It was the latter part of the first millennium. Yeah, so that's it. I think a Viking helmet would do that. We could do. What should we do as a world of the Viking world of synths? We could do special editions to celebrate the Viking invasion and sacking of Lindisfarne. I mean, who'd have thought it? Monks just going about their business, probably making beer and bread, good fair stuff, and then being slaughtered by a load of axe wielding maniacs. I mean, morning. What's that? It's an axe in your head. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. The Bloop Group is scheduled for the 17th of January. Probably too soon. But yeah, you know, absolutely. Keep us informed, Gary, because I think it would be a fantastic thing. And I haven't been to Ireland for, you know, a long time. The last time I went there was on tour. And it might even have been the Cork Jazz Festival, which might be a good thing to do as well. Electronic music at a jazz festival. I think Gaz and Steve Davis did, didn't they? They did the Brecon Jazz, which is a world famous jazz festival. Better get those two synths down to me as soon as you can then, buds. I tend to get a massive influx of synths come through January, oddly, due to tinsel bits shortening boards out. Oh, thanks, Kent. Yeah, I will, definitely. I'll do that. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's been a good year. I mean, I've loved doing this, and I think the you guys make it, and it's something I've really enjoyed doing, and have looked forward to it enough to do it twice a week. Although no World of Synth this week because it's New Year's Eve, and I will be in close to Stonehenge, where the demons dwell, and they do dwell well, apparently. What's that Danish guy that did the Fox song? What the Fox said? He did a song about Stonehenge. That's definitely worth, because it's kind of a prog rock. What's the meaning of Stonehenge? Love it. So Breeze Block Beats in Froome, 1st of Feb. Oh, that's close. Well, you know, don't you? And I'm Portishead, so not too far away. I do like Froome. I do like Froome. It's a little town nestled in the hills, the bosom of the Mendips. Love that. Is it the Mendips? I'm just saying stuff now to make it sound inviting. Ooh, Ian J. Colt is playing. Nice. Well, that's definitely something to work towards, isn't it? Use Stonehenge in one of my videos. Want more henge? Who doesn't? There's a wood henge very close to it as well. And if you go in the back way, there's a road that gets you quite close to the monument, and you don't have to pay the extortionate price. Well, I say extortionate, but you know, it's because it's World Heritage Site, and it is, and you know, they can charge the big bucks. But I prefer Avebury because it's a bigger henge, you know, and it's much bigger. And the fact that they've built the village in the middle of the stone circle, you sacrilege. Anyway, that's my favourite henge. What's yours? New segment. My favourite henge. So, what do we do then? Do I actually put together my modular? Because this has run out of battery now, so I can't even replicate the intro jam that I did on this. I charged it full. I just unplugged it. I don't know. I left it on for too long. I suppose is it a 4-hour battery life? Don't know. Yeah, so Avebury is lovely, homegrown. It really is. And I do Silbury Hill. What's that about? Giant pyramid in the middle of nowhere. Gee, look into that one. That's quite cool. And of course, you get anywhere near Avebury and you start seeing white chalk horses as well. And what? Yeah. I think, Kent, you can touch the stones either winter solstice, which is they've just discovered the monument is, or the whatever it is a winter solstice artifact, not an artifact, is it? Monument. So it's basically that's when it's supposed to be, not summer. So, but those are the two times, solstice, where you can actually get up. Yeah, I've got a USB plugged in, Biscuit, and it will work. It'll just make a buzzing sound like everything else that you've touched with a USB. In fact, I have one plug socket thanks to Polyend, and for my money, that's the best thing. It's not the synth, which I love. It's the bloody plug that comes with it, because you can plug USB stuff in it, and it doesn't have any of that horrible sort of high-pitched whine that you get with USB devices, powered devices. But yeah, I guess because this is my key step is plugged into it, not that's plugged into my PC, and I think if I plug that back in now, let's try this. Oh my goodness! So yeah, actually, Steve was suggesting this earlier on. He said, well, Steve, if you're having problems, which I really was, maybe you can just take us through your problem solving. So my problem solving thing it was quite bizarre because I decided that I was going to throw. I need another synth. I lost. I think I've lost. I do think I've either lost partial power to my old modular case, or some of the modules are now no longer working. I think it was a power issue. I was powering it with a 12 volt, which killed the, it's a 15 volt power supply. I powered it with a 12 volt, which is undervolting, obviously, and it worked, and the buzz went because it's a much better quality power supply. So I thought, well, that's not enough voltage. What's the other power supply I've got? This takes a 19 volt. So I thought, well, 15 to 19 volts that's what powers anyway. And that's when they stopped working. So I think I've fried them. Kent will tell me I'm a fool. Anyway, it's a live show. Got a USB power bank. Yeah, actually, do you know what I have? Because the last time this happened, I think Cressy said, or Biscuit, one of you two, encouragingly enough said, you need a USB power bank. So, that's an old phone. That's where is it now? Jackson! See, I don't even know where Tom is. It's because I put food down. So I put this in. Yes, we have no bananas. Yes, we have no bananas. Have no bananas today. So, okay. Oh my goodness. So I'll talk you through because I tried to get the Delta SEP A to be the voice that I'd lost, and for some reason, I just couldn't get anything out of it. And it's like, why? Just look at the state of this. I literally threw all the modules. I took all the modules out and just threw them. It won't take me long. God, I need coffee. So I went to make a coffee as well. So that's an upside down one. So I might just tidy this up. And we may, I think it's just too many irons in the fire. Anybody know where that's a quote from? Answers in the chat, please. I'll repeat that. There are too many irons in the fire. I don't really want to go in tomorrow. The man will tell me off for leaving early yesterday. The early bird catches them. Okay, right. Well, I got a filter in there, so I think my Platts is my Platts. I love my Platts. Yeah, at least you can get. Oh, I just love it. Yeah. All right. So let's have a little look at what I got. Hello. Let's move this. Powered. I am going to plug you back in because I will get something out of you. I wonder if it's a stupid setting, which I can't remember how to do. So many pieces of kit that you don't use regularly. It just goes to make room for the stuff you do need to do. And when you're reviewing stuff, that information comes in. The new information is like, oh, look at this. I need to learn about scanners because I've not used a scanner before. So, look at this beautiful thing with its lovely, it's gorgeous. So I had to learn all about this. Great. What goes? How to turn the volume of inputs up on the circuit rhythm. But actually, out of all my sort of groove boxy things, I do bloody love the circuit series because it is you can busk with it. I mean, it's got so much depth to it, but you don't have to use it to get a tune on, which is I always love that. And I'll just show you again. I'm sure I've done this before. I love how slender that is, and it fits so. Excuse me. It fits so beautifully in your hand. So. Anyway, so the idea of this was I'd spent some time thinking about what my favourite vintage drum machine was. And I think it might be the Sequential Tom or the Oberheim DMX or DX. I find, and I think I'd like to put an honorary mention to the Lindrum just because it's featured in Radio Gaga. There it is. And there's loads of other songs that you go, oh yeah, it's Lindrum. Peter Gabriel loved it. And, you know, a lot of his stuff of that era, you know, the early 80s, I really enjoy. Hey George, how you doing? So I decided that what I was going to do is, because I was going to input samples. So I went off and I had a little look around and I found some DMX ones, and then I found Alex Ball's samples, and he told me about this ages ago, because the DR55, not the DR55, it is a 55 though. There's a KR55. There's basically a Bontempi organ kind of style drum machine which Korg made, and I had one, and I wish I still had it, because I think I was trading, and I think he gave me 30 quid for it, something stupid. But I used to trade stuff. I used to get something in, didn't need that, needed that. Wish. Actually, somebody contacted me the other day to say, hey, I've got your old bass guitar. Tell me about the history. It's like, what? I sold that. Actually, I swapped it with Gaz for a TR606. Yeah, I know. Which I don't have. And a BB400 or 500, which is a Yamaha bass, which again is a beautiful bass, but, you know, a bit bland. And I had a Mark King JD, which was Supernatural bass, which was superb. And then went to Gaz. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, I missed the quiz last night. I was doing stuff in here, doing a lot of stuff. Anyway, so what I decided to do was to sample or get as many. So yeah, so basically I've got the KR55 samples, I've got Lindrum samples, and I've got the DX samples and some DMX samples I found elsewhere from Alex Ball. So if you've, it's a really early video of his about the Oberheim DMX. And he samples it, and his samples are still there today. So I download those and thank him with next time I see him, give him a beer. He likes beer. So yeah, so basically I decided that that's what I was going to do. Are we? What? Oh, I muted it, didn't I? Oh, for goodness. Do you know what? Actually, I might take my microphone and I might do, it won't be at Stonehenge, it'll be close to Stonehenge, but pretty much every house in their village has a thatched roof. And the stars will be great. So I'll try and I might take a little panel light and get my crew out of there as well. Just to wish you a happy, but it'll be on New Year's Eve, so maybe not. But that would be cool, wouldn't it? Okay, let me think about that one. But yeah, anyway, let's get on with the show. So what did I jam in silence? Jamming in silence. Right, let's go. Can we see better in that one? Let's put me back in the corner. Don't put baby in the corner. Right. So I had. Oh God, this is how do I do this now? So basically, is this? There we go. So basically, let's go back to the top. So that's nice and just. I'm not someone who's going to collect vintage drums, but I have owned. No, I haven't really owned any classic vintage drums, because I am of the opinion, and we'll talk about this in a world of synths. I think I was sitting down and doing some planning this morning. I think samples are good enough. There you go. I've said it. Fight me in the comments, or leave a comment in the comments below. I've had a DR110. I've had obviously still got this beauty. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, and I've actually got another one of these. I've got two of these, but it's not a Boss one. It's a Amdec, I think. I've got a nice drum machine. I keep forgetting about it because I don't use it when I'm doing this stuff. But when I've made my own, when I've been jamming over there, it is core. I need to get that back going as well. I've got the Jomox 09, X-Bass 09. That's a lovely 909 expansion because it's not a clone, and I think that's nice. He was repairing in Berlin. He was repairing all of those synths. People would bring drum machines, and he just got into it, and he was like, well, wouldn't it be good if I could just modify it? And he modified, and then decided just to actually why don't I make one myself. That just sounds so good. So I'm going to talk to him at Super Booth this year and see if I can get some of his stuff over for this show, because I'd love an alpha bass. I mean, there's the second version out of that now. That is a monstrous drum machine, but it's as big as it's as big as this. Anyway, I'm going to have another mouthful of coffee wherever I have put it. So now then, what we did. Oh God, and we can hear, can't we? So these are the. That's a mixture of DMX and DX sounds. And I think I do like that kind of like 12, and it's been sampled, but it's 12-bit and it's got a crunch to it. And I think maybe that's a thing. Why certainly the sample-based, the Lindrum, the DMX, that's why I've never sought to own one. And I've had a load of nice, cool vintage keyboards, but I like quirky, I like different. So I think that's probably why Drum Tracks was the one which should have been the one I had, the Drum Tracks. But I don't know what it was. At 300 quid at the time, I just thought, I can get a synth for that, which can make drum sounds. So that's, I think, probably made more exciting. Hey, Rustic, happy holidays. So, sampling. So what do we do? So the second row is all Lindrum. Is that Radio Gaga? That's not gone anywhere. This isn't. There it is. That's a snare, isn't it? So, I guess as well, what I was trying to achieve with these, that's the Korg. And for me, now, having these samples is more important than having the drum machine, because I did record rhythms that it produced, but it's not the sort of thing. I'm not going to use a salsa beat in anything, ever. God, no. Maybe a bossa nova. I do like a bit of bossa nova. I do like a nice bit of bossa nova on a Saturday night. Or that's Sunday, isn't it? Let's do bossa nova Sunday. But it's Genesis. It's the album Duke. Turn it on again. All that kind of stuff. Oh, just exquisite use of the CR78. Anyway. And that's the drum tracks. Brilliant. And then I just threw some bass sounds in. So what I actually had going on, and we'll do it now, Shuey. I'll give you the little jam that I did, or a little bird's eye view of it, because it could go on for ages. So hold back. We're gonna hit a jam. Oh my goodness! I've just realised it's okay. So we've only been on the yeah. Okay, we're good for time. I think I normally finish at 11. I've just noticed 11, but we were so. Barumba. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to give you a little test, because I wanted to put some stuff on the table with my small modular that would augment it and definitely own its footprint. And the Delta Sepe, just love it. So, talking about putting an album together and picking a selection of gear to use per song, so you are keeping that. I think the Delta Sepe definitely is in my rig, as is the Microvolt by Pittsburgh Modular and the Circuit Rhythm. And that's, I think, what I'm trying to achieve, is get the right drum sounds. But I might end up making my own drum sounds with the modular and sampling those, because I think... Or even using some of the Pico drums, which are the Erica modules, the very thin ones, because they sound so good. more about drum synthesis than drum samples. And I think as much as I love the TR-09 sound of that, I think it does a bit more. So actually you can get a little bit away from it. But there's also, it's a standard drum sound, isn't it? So I like augmented with that. So let's get things, let's get mute my microphone and we'll just get a little play on there. So, or maybe shall I leave it on and talk you through what I was doing? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So mute everything. So it started much like this. Dystopian. Soft toms. There you go. So that's kind of what I was doing. Having a lot of fun with just that tiny little box, proving that you can actually make I mean, I'm missing samples because it's set up primarily as a drum machine. So I put some bass sounds in just in case I needed another sound to work with the modular. And some of those random samples with the harmonica and that siren as well. Just other things planned. Which would have definitely filled the stereoscopic field with bright, delightful, weird sounds. Hey, Anthony Goodley, Tick. Hey, Intergalactic Federation, how you doing? All the way down from sunny below, one of the colonies. Welcome. One of the colonies. It sounds awful, doesn't it? I mean, think about what Britain did, what any of the European, France, even Germany, Holland, Portugal, Spain, interesting stuff. But, Yeah. Thankfully, we live in an enlightened age where we can talk to people from other countries. That excites me greatly. I am a fan of culture and people. And that's what makes the world go round. 808, yeah. So, Para. 10 a.m. Oh, good morning. So you're drinking your morning coffee, and I salute you with my evening coffee, my bedtime coffee. Is the right? Okay, there's a question coming. Is the Delta? We might have to get the Delta Sepe back on the desk for another episode because, like most things, you kind of do these. I did this last year, so am I gonna? What am I doing? It really, I mean, this definitely has been a fitting end of year episode. Because I think, as you all know, one of the charms of this channel is the absolute chaos with technical issues. Whether it's the microphone on, whether it's no sound, whether it's my equipment malfunctioning, whether it's a cat on the synthesizer, whether the cat's knocked something off that I can't see that I need to see. Yeah. So it's been good for that, and yeah, I can't. Every time I think about all the stuff going wrong, it absolutely puts me in mind of Lisa. And yeah, definitely miss her. I think she'd have enjoyed where this has gone. Definitely. So yeah, keep, again, I say it every time, but be more inky. She is the glue that still binds us. Right, Jackson. What, now? It almost sounded like it. Now? Yeah, now. Now. Anyway, there's a question which Biscuit asked. Is the Delta Sepe polyphonic? No. But it is capable of playing more than one note. It's paraphonic. 3-note, I think. Or is it 4-note paraphonic? It'll say on here, paraphonic modular. So, one envelope, one VCA, one filter. Oh, God, Jörg's going to kick my ass. I'm sure that's right. Because it's got the swarm oscillator, which is a stupidly powerful thing. I wonder if I should just... I'm looking for a miniature... he's going to kill him. He's going to kick my... You just wouldn't do it, would you? Oh, for goodness sake. So, somehow... Oh. Why can I not hear it? Through my headphones. Oh, I can. Oh, or maybe I haven't... Why is it only coming out from one... Oh, my goodness. I'm just... Yeah. As I was saying about the chaos of my... Oh. I'd unplugged it from the mixer under the table. Right. Add that to the flipping to-do list. It's a big one. It's a really big one. And I've got loads of ideas for everything. So, I think the Delta Sepe is going back on that list. And maybe we will use it polyphonically. Wouldn't that be nice to finish with? If we can... Maybe just plug the USB into it. So, It's got 2 MIDI outputs on the key step, isn't it? So, oh my, just seriously. All right, is it muted? No, I'm going to mute that. So what I'd done there is I'd muted the microphone with the mouse, and then unplugged it with my foot, trying to sort out why have I unplugged it. Oh, just, you know, this is the professional show run by a professional. Nice to watch Panda Man, our gorgeous Sam, who is moderator of this channel. He's not in tonight because I think he's just been on Symptoms of Reality. It's definitely worth watching, interviewing us. You know, isn't that nice? So really good. And what was I going to say? There was a point. There was a poignant remark I wanted to make. It'll come back to me, but I don't know. But anyway, I have absolutely no idea what I was going to say. Yeah, watch it. There's a link. I'll put a link for you to watch that. It's definitely worth it if you haven't seen it already. Oh, hello. Right, come on. Stop it. What are you doing? Stop it. Stop flashing. Learn. Oh, I'm just not getting the. I've just not got my. Really? How come I've lost my synth vibe tonight? I want a Sam. Oh. A closet Sam. Right, anyway, I'm faffing. I wanted to do, I thought we could just plug it in and it would work. But this is what's happening. I've lost my mojo. I lost my mojo. And I think that's what's happening is I am lost. There he is, Sam Jones. It's in. Let me just. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? I'll have to do it on this. So yeah. And there was a very important link. There was a reason, Sam, that I was gonna say. And it's gone. It's literally. It came in. It hung around. It nudged me. It came out of my mouth, and as soon as it left my mouth, it was like, that's it, I'm done. And it went. No idea what it was. Get your acoustic guitar. Do you know what? Honestly, folk music. It's just powerful stuff. I did think about trying to do folk songs, because they are quite, I mean, they're never as old as you want them to be. That's the annoying thing with folk music. It's not as old. They were all collected in the 19th century. I mean, that's 150 years ago, isn't it? It's not like 2,000 years. You know, that would be a song I'd like to hear, or 3,000, or 4,000, or 5,000 years. You know. Oh, so Kent's saying, if it makes you feel any better, my studio is playing Silly Buggers tonight and almost nothing works. Can I level with you? I mean, I do believe in astrology, and I do believe in the power of the universe. We're waxing. I don't know if you can wax or you wane all the way to a new moon tomorrow. So that's new moon vibes. New moon in Capricorn. So yeah, so set your intentions for next year. Do it now. It's a good time to do it, because it's so close and we're all doing it anyway, right? So it's going to be a good year. Yeah. But it is. Jamming in chunky jumpers with Jackson. That would be, actually, if I pack a chunky jumper. But I've got my roll neck, haven't it? So, which is also a fancy look of mine I like to do. So maybe I'll do that, a roll neck sweater, turtleneck. So there we go. You were saying that Sam did a brilliant interview. I did. I know. So Steve's reminded me what I said, and I know that's what I said. But why did I say that? That's what I want to know, is what point was I going to make about his interview? Remember to take frequent breaks, to eat chocolate, keep your sugar levels high. It wasn't about diabetes, but I will talk to you about that, because fat doesn't turn to sugar. Carbohydrates turn to sugar. And that's what creates fat. Complicated stuff. Anyway, oh, cheeky. So, I've drunk my coffee. We had a little jam. Ooh. We'll probably finish off with that kind of thing. But I would love to... Oh, I'm an idiot. Come on. See, it's the basics that go, isn't it? Why is it the basics that go first? We're like, oh, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because... Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. Right. MIDI in, MIDI out. Can I? Let's look. Oh. So once we got the data connection sorted out, we need to then sort out the levels. And of course I muted the inputs so as not to give you a nice... Oh, you know, yeah. Oh. Oh. Right, I'll take it off that point. I'm not asking it to do that. Why is it doing that? Maybe that's the preset. Is it not playing or anything? Oh, it's... Oh. What? Really? What possible nonsense is this? What? Oh, come on. You see what happens when you invite a friend for tea without setting a place? Right, it's my own fault for breathing, I think, today. It was definitely working a minute ago. You saw it. Oh, have I hit mute? No. It's just so bizarre, isn't it? Right, okay, you're just going to do this. Right, so I thought, just thought you pressed learn and you hit the key. And it, is that MIDI learn? Yeah. Or maybe it's just, but it's not doing anything, is it? That was, I don't know. Oh, is it on shift? Turn it off, turn it on again. That was, anyway, yeah. So it sounds good, doesn't it? Blimey. Happy New Year. Happy New Moon. Happy New Year. So I think I'm going to turn it off and on again. Oh, controller. Oh, see, I love this. You guys, you are absolutely the best tech support anyone out there could ask for. Is it, what is... Turn that off. I'll turn that off and on again. Turn this off and on again. But what was... Right, okay. I have no idea why that was doing something, but it literally was, wasn't it? Am I being... It did work, but let's just try this. Oh, not so foolish now. But where's the sound? Oh, I don't want one. I want two because I want to be able to... Oh, for God's sake. Now I have to do it again. Yay! Right, okay. Let's just hold that. So... it's playing. And I can hear the sound. I can kind of see... Why can I not hear it, Tom? What's going on here? Maybe... Just absolutely no idea. What am I doing here? There's the yeah. Temperabotto? I agree. Same shit, different day. Oh. Yes, I know, Sam, but that's you were being busy. You were being busy. That's that's what you do. You do that. You know. Why is the volume not working? So I turn this off and on again. There's a horrible buzz though. Power supplies, right? I'm gonna look into power supplies so that you don't have to, because it is a dull as flipping dishwater subject. But Christ, how is it that all this expensive equipment, and this horrendous interference from General household electrics. Right. It was just to turn it off, turn it on again, wasn't it? Jeez. I think there's a bit of sympathetic resonance from the household electrics. Right. Good. I'm glad it's not. Yeah, it's really snappy envelopes on this. Right, some effects. See, I wanted this in the jam tonight. Maybe we can jam out with this. What? Jimmy Carter died? Crikey. 100 years old. Can you see what I'm doing? Not really. Let's play with the swarm oscillator. And there's... Well, that detune. Rich. I don't think I'm okay, Marky. I think I just had... I need people. I've been on my own too long. I've gone weird. My life has become a synthesizer. I suppose that's what I am, a synthesizer. He's becoming aware. I have VP. Jackson, people are noticing you're not present. That's what Tom does. Tom is my disruptor. Whoa, oh, that's great. Why have I not got the... Why is it not... Oh, my goodness. Well, there's something very wrong in the state of Nebraska. Nebraska isn't a state, is it? It's a city. Or is it? No. It's New York. State. Nebraska. No, your American states, please. Yeah. I've just been told by Steve that we have now been streaming for 1 hour. It's been an interesting one because I felt much more organised for this one than the last couple, but seemingly the equipment wasn't ready for it. But why did that just stop? Because oh, do you think it's my MIDI cable? Oh, I do like a nice bit of noise. Why is that? Like, oh, maybe it's just, has it been on? Let's change the patch. Oh, I definitely need to read the manual on this. Anyway. Almost the, why is that end of the keyboard not working? It's just not there, is it? Oh. I've got a funny feeling. Come on, I'm sure that's how it works, isn't it? I don't know. I think shift's on or something. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night because I can do no more. Literally, come on, it's mocking me, isn't it? I think the... If this doesn't give you any encouragement or enthuse you to stand up from wherever you are and go and play your synthesizer, because I couldn't, I don't know what will. Yes, Sam, I think that's the... Thanks, Intergalactic. Yeah, it does need more Frogger. Yeah, moral. Never lend Jason any of your kit. He will break it. I'm the opposite of a... Thanks, Temporoboto. Every time I give up, something cool happens. It's just weird, isn't it? There's definitely pixies and elves and all that kind of weird stuff happening tonight. Thanks, Manny. I'm sure. Well, that's how we remember GetJervis this season, isn't it? This is going out of 24 and into 25. Hopefully we keep the kind of weirdness and the glitchy failing equipment and you know, epic fails of microphones and leaving things. Yeah, that's right. We are not at home to Mr. Cockup, I think is thank you. Thanks, James. It's Baldrick, isn't it? Blackadder says to Baldrick, we are not at home to Mr. Cockup. We're not at home to Mr. Cockup. So balls up. Cut the blue wire. Jesus Christ, it's loud. I've turned the volume down. It's not doing anything. I don't understand. Oh, we need... It's got an analog filter in here. Oh. It's coming back. chaos in khakis with cats. Jackson! Jackson! He's sulking. Right, I'm going to leave the synth. I'm going to pick up the cat. Have a look at the mess of my modular while I do that. Jackson! Where's Tom? You haven't eaten him, have you, you big fatty? There he comes. Oh, God. Oh. You don't know where to go now, do you? Because we had a spot for you, which I really... next to Robbie. So you can't sit there, then. I'm trying to encourage him to have, like, a space on the table which he can frequent. He doesn't feel like... Oh, there it is. Yeah, Tom was there earlier. I know. It's okay. Chill out. You know, don't get jealous. I got the lawyers ready, okay? Tom's time is now. Isn't that right, Jack? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Always with the tail in my face. Right. Let's wind this thing down. I am going to sit in here and I'm going to try and get this. I need to play music now just to wind myself down. But thank you very much for joining me for this year and for coming to my little channel and for being part of the Jervite family with Jackson and Tom and E and my lovely moderators Steve and Sam. Lovely. You've been called Lovely Sam. Deal with it. Because you are both lovely for giving your time to help keep me in order, I think, more than the chat, to be fair. I think I'm the one who needs that chaos coming in. So, yeah, big love to you all. This weird festive time where I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Sunday because I'm here in my pajamas. Although Friday I had no idea. I actually got up and unexpected. Steve... you know, synchrotron to be live because I actually needed him for some encouragement to do my chores, but it didn't. Oh, you do you want to just give everyone a bit of a purr? There you go. So that's Jackson giving you a purry love, which apparently strengthens bones. I've heard. I'm gonna mute that thing. It's horrible. God damn. Watch me balls! Don't kick me balls over. So yeah, hello. So yeah, so thank you for making my year by coming back week in, week out and joining in the chaos of the GetJervis channel. So thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, that your time here too. So thank you very much. Have a tremendous New Year. We won't do anything here because I'm not going to be here, but I might do a quick live at 8 on Tuesday. Which will I even be compos mentis at 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve? I mean, how many fizzy pops can I drink? I'll probably be off my head on sugar, you know, with high blood sugar or something. So I won't be drinking this year. This will be my first New Year without alcohol. Enjoying that as well. That's been an interesting ride this year. So the links. Oh. Wow, isn't that something? He's wishing you all a happy New Year as well. You absolute tart. He knows what he's doing. You actually know what you're doing. Tom sits there and goes, "Oh my God, I've got to do this because otherwise nobody will know who I am." But I'm doing it reluctantly, and I'm just going to sit here looking at you like nervously. Whereas Jackson's like, "Yeah, I own this. This is my space." Remember my space? All right, anyway, we are winding down and you're just being a tart. Anyway, thank you. Cat hair on the mic. Cat hair everywhere. I mean, literally. There he goes. So, yeah, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. If it's your thing, drink yourself into excess and to oblivion and enjoy every minute of it. Love the people around you and have as much time to yourself as you need to get as well. So, you know, all of those good things. Have a good, blessed New Year. Are we doing this? And a good, it's getting really close to my face now. I don't know why I do normally this close, dude. Right. Okay. Is that for me, Marilyn, or is that for Jackson? I mean, I do think of myself a bit of a beast. Hair and balls. It's all about that. Yeah, so a happy new year and a fantastic 2025. Let's wave in the rearview mirror as 2024 disappears into the stuff of legend and myth. Yeah, be well. I don't know. Are we going to try and get more sound out of this? No, I think we're just going to sort of like gently go into that good night. If I knew that poem, I would just recite it for you, but I don't know it well enough to do that. I'd need it written. It's not in my poetry book. Can I go? Can we wave? How did he think that was for him? But he came, didn't he? Anyway, yep. Okay, bye everyone. Be well. And it feels weird. I need something to play out with, but I don't know what we could actually play out with, dude. You're sitting on it, so why is it not doing anything? You little funny face. I don't know why have you changed the... No, it's definitely doing something, but it's doing that thing that it did earlier on where it turned on, didn't make any sounds, and then was really loud. Is it going to do that as well? Oh, it's... Oh, okay. No. We're going to fade out quietly. Bye, everyone. All the best. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye, Jackson. No. You're going to do it again. That's quite a nice tune.